All right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel, guys. It is time for another video, so say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powder Toast Man and Log and TV, and let's pan over and Choo Choo, our friend. There we go. So this is going to be the top 3 budget knives of 2022. Now, let's just start off with the disclaimer, guys, because you're going to say you missed this one or you missed that one or you forgot this. My criteria always include the knives that end up in my collection, okay? You know, knives come in, knives go out. I cannot afford everyone. I cannot keep everyone. So my first criteria is the knives that stuck around in my collection. There are budget knives from this year that aren't here anymore that were fantastic. The Baby Beluga, I love that one. The 949 from Petrified Fish. Man, I see, this is why I hate doing these kind of things, because they're not here and I forget about them. There are tons from Kaiser that were great this year. There were the Civivi, Conspirator, the CJRB Pyrite. There are so many knives that I don't have that were fantastic. So my criteria is they have to still be here so I can show them to you. And you know what? I haven't decided on an order yet. So let's see. We're going to go... okay, so we'll start with number 3. So number 3 is the Asher Knives Douglas. Now, budget knife to me may not be budget knife for you. I've heard this a lot lately. I think this was like an $85 knife. I call budget under 100. I know some of you say budget's under 50, and that's great. That's for you. For me, that's where I've ranked this one. So this micarta is fantastic. I love the fact that he included a fuller, and it is the way to open this knife, in my opinion. Very, very easy, and the thumb studs are as well. The detent is fantastic. And by the way, you know, I mentioned knives coming in and out. You know, I can't keep them all. I may sell this one at some point. I don't carry it that often, which is really weird because I absolutely love this knife. I can't carry them all, and I have so many knives coming in. But for now, it's still here, and that fits the criteria, and it is a great knife. Look at that swedge. I love this knife, so that is number 3. Okay, now we're going to go big, okay? It's go big or go home time on the KnivesFAST channel. And number 2, and most of you know what number 2 and number 1 are going to be when I say big knives. Number 2 is the Begleiter XL exclusive white mount. I mean, the action on this thing is stupid. Yes, what makes this number 2 is the fact that it does have button stick, pretty significant button stick, but don't all button locks or most of them. But this thing is big and fantastic and feels great in the hand. And mostly for me, this blade is stupid thin, beautiful stonewash, and it is a cutter. I love this knife. Great blade shape. Wonderful. By the way, look at these blade shapes on these 3 knives. Something in common. All right, so number 1, and guys, I'm not kidding. This is, if you don't have one of these and you can find it, you should find this knife. Got it from White Mountain Knives, and you know, once you take the pivot apart and put some Loctite in there, this knife is absolutely, to me, budget value knife of the year. This is the Miguron Valona. Wicked knife. Great clip point blade there. Big, long blade with great action. Again, I had to take it apart and put some Loctite in there. I actually used Vibratite, but close enough. Great ergonomics. Fantastic. No jimping where I don't want it. I know some of you love it. You can be back here, but I got this crown spine, and I think this thing was $40 if I remember correctly. Great steel, and I'm going to forget. Yeah, 14C, that's right. Just a fantastic knife. And it is not just a flipper only. You have this great fuller, which is what I use. Just love this. And you get a titanium pocket clip. You know, it's just, I can't remember the exact price, but it's a fantastic big budget knife. So that is my top 3 budget picks of 2022. And a lot of you are, again, still saying, well, you forgot this one. I know. There are some fantastic budget knives from 2022 that I don't own in my collection because I can't keep them all. And there's some that are in right now that if they had come in sooner and they were mine, for example, and I haven't reviewed it yet, the CJRB Lago, this thing is great. This is Big Red EDCs. This is a great knife as well. Just love it. Love the hole. Yeah, but, it's not mine, and it came in a little late. What else? Trying to think of what else. There was some O knives that were really good this year. Obviously, Kaiser's. I have a drop bear in right now, but it's not a budget knife. It's over, the one I paid was over $100. But just some really awesome knives this year. And yes, I'm forgetting to mention some. So there you go. This is my list. Hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down in the comments. And guys, thank you so much. And glad 2022 was a great year. Hope 23 is fantastic as well. And by the way, before anybody asks, I don't include my own knives in a list like this. By the way, one I also forgot to mention that could easily be in this list, but just came in and I'm just not ready to rank it yet because I haven't even reviewed it yet, is the Devo Growler. This definitely is in the running as well, but at this moment in time would not unseat these three. Just wouldn't for me, not yet. So again, down the road after I've used it a bunch and really understood it, maybe so, but for now, these three top it for me. So there you go, guys. Oh, and another one. Look, I'm going to keep going. The Vosteed Raccoon that's also in from Big Red EDC. I know a lot of people. And the Nightshade from Vosteed. I almost forgot Vosteed. So anyway, so there's plenty of choices, but these are my three. So thank you so much for your support, and thank you for putting up with my ramblings on the KnivesFAST channel.